Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, as we have your semifinal round of the 2021 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament here this evening, as we welcome in the visiting team, the Yorktown Lady Tigers, coming in at 9-4 on the season, taking on your 9-5 Wapahani Lady Raiders. Here, as always, I'm your play-by-play guy, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We hope all of you have had a wonderful Thursday so far, and we appreciate you all for tuning in to tonight's ball game as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show, presented by Stoops Automotive Group, Buick, and GMC. So the Raiders and the Tigers getting together. This is the second time this season that they've faced off. Yorktown defeated Wapahani back on December the 8th in a really a pretty close ball game throughout. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to tell that by the final score, but the Raiders were right in it, right there in the end, and the fourth quarter just went haywire for us. And then down the stretch, I think we was down by right around 7-8 points, I believe it was, and couldn't hit shots. And so, when you can't hit your shots, and that means you got to find a way to get the ball back. And we'd found, and they went to the free throw line quite a bit, and that was mostly there by Elizabeth Reese. She was pretty much the young lady that put the nail in the coffin there back on December the 8th there for Yorktown, again with a final score victory there of 49-33. So now you come in here to tonight's ball game. Both teams have really been playing some pretty good basketball, but especially here from Wapahani's side of things. We've won our last 4 games, playing some of the best basketball we have all season, and really some of the best basketball that I've seen us play in quite a while, even dating back to even last year at some points. I really believe that this team is continuing to come together, continuing to sharpen their tools here, so to speak, and being able to find that perimeter shooting. We're starting to see that balance of that, and then an inside presence there with Jalen Willis. Layla Lee's really done a really nice job. Lauren Lewis came in, is really applying some valuable minutes there and putting some points on the board, or getting some defensive stops, rebounding. Malia York, everybody. Kendall Thrasher is really starting to come on, especially here of late as well. And so all these young ladies are clicking at the right time, and especially with the game here tonight, this Yorktown team is very well experienced. Kind of a veteran type of ball team here that Yorktown has, led by Elizabeth Reese, Carly Culberson, Savannah Baker, and Jalen Dunsmore. It's tough, when you have a team that has been there, done that, has had the experience in big games, and not only that, but then they can back it up with a lot of talent to go along with it. And so Wapahani, again, with the inexperience, but I think has the talent that can still match the Tigers. We'll see what happens here tonight. We're in store for a great one, I believe, here on the WHS Network. So again, we thank you all for tuning in to tonight's contest. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Stoops Automotive Group, Buick, and GMC dealership. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with tonight's national anthem, and then the starting lineups, and then the tip-off again here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium with tonight's semifinal round matchup between the visiting Yorktown Lady Tigers and your Wapahani Lady Raiders.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network as we are just about set to get things started here tonight. We'll lead things off here with the non-starters for the visiting team, the Yorktown Lady Tigers. So the non-starters look like this. Number 2, Cameron Isaacs. Number 11, Amari Wright. Number 15, Cadence Ryan. Number 20, Riley Davis. Number 23, Palmer Perry. Number 33, Haley Reese. Number 40, Gretchen Moore. And number 45, Jenna Sylvester. Now for the starters. Starting lineup looks like this. A 5'4" senior, number 3, Elizabeth Reese. Starting at the other guard position, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Carly Culverson. At 1'4", the 5'9" senior, number 12, Savannah Baker. At the other 4 position, a 5'5" sophomore, number 21, Rhea Tuari. And at center, a 6' senior, number 42, Jalen Dunsmore. Again, the Lady Tigers are coached by Leanne Barga. So now we'll take a look here at the non-starters for your home Wapahani Lady Raiders. It looks like this. Number 4, Maddie Jefferson. Number 5, Zoe Swallow. Number 11, Emily Thompson. Number 22, Lauren Luce. Number 23, Malia York. Number 30, Destiny Felder. Number 32, Trinity Brozier. Now for your East Jackson Auto Sales starting lineup. Again, starting here at one guard, a 5'4" sophomore. Number 2, Reese Baker. At the other guard position, a 5'3" sophomore. Number 3, Kendall Thrasher. Starting at 1'4", a 5'8" junior. Number 12, Layla Lee. At the other guard position, a 5'10" sophomore, number 25, Cameron Wise. And a 4 to 5'9" senior, number 33, Jalen Willis. Again, your Raiders are coached by Scott Hudson and assisted by Carly Boggs. So again, we want to send out a big thanks and appreciation to the Delaware County Athletic Association for allowing us to do this ball game here tonight and any Wapahani games throughout the Delaware County Tournament, boys and girls. So very appreciative there. Again, big game here tonight. These two teams know each other quite well. And so hopefully we're in store for a great matchup coming up throughout the evening here as we'll get tonight's game officially underway. Again, Wise tipping it off for Wapahani. Dunsmore there for Yorktown, and the Raiders will start out with the opening possession of the night. Thrasher on the Baker up top here. Layla Lee looking to attack the rim early, and a nice little dump down low there to Jalen Willis. Nice find there by Layla Lee, and a nice finish there by Jalen. And so a quick 2-0 lead here for Wapahani. Thrasher on the Wise, and a traveling violation called. So the Raiders here with the first turnover of the night. Again, the Tigers with one here as well. And so Elizabeth Reese across the half-court line. And trying to take it inside, dishes it out here to Wari. Now Baker there at the elbow finds Culberson for 2, and it's up and good. Baker into the corner. Layla Lee steps inside the arc. And no good there on the shot. That's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So we got a 2-2 tie ball game here. Baker there in the corner was guarding Tuari there, and then found Dunsmore underneath for 2 more. Now a 4-2 Tigers lead. So Wise again bringing it down for here for the Raiders. Here at the top of the key, takes it right on inside and forces the foul. So Cameron Wise will now head to the charity stripe here for 2 of them. As the foul will be here on Lady Tiger number 42, Jalen Dunsmore, her first, team's first of the ball game. So the first free throw attempt for Wise will be up and no good. This is really a big area right here where you've got to be able to convert, and Wise does so there with a second one. That's her first point on the night. So 4-3 Yorktown. Getting nearly 2 minutes into this one here tonight. Into the corner to Ari, down low. Dunsmore having a big impact on the game so far. So 4 points now on the night here for Dunsmore. Again, Wise facing some heavy pressure. Up top here to Lee. Into the corner. Baker drives baseline and will get the basket to go, and she'll head to the line for one more. As a foul will be on Yorktown's number 3, Reese, Elizabeth Reese. Her first. Team's second. And so again, Baker here at the line for one more. And the free throw will be up and good to tie it up at 6. So Tuari now here at the top, leading the charge here for the Tigers. Culberson takes it in, stops and pops no good. Rebounded there by Wise, her first of the ball game. As the Raiders push it down forward quickly here, saved by Culberson there after the deflection. Up top, Baker thought about it, now on to Wise again. And we'll slow it down and set something up here offensively. Hand off here to Baker. Now hand off, Layla Lee swung on to Thrasher on the left wing. And looking for Wise there on the back cut, nothing there. Lee along the baseline and got caught a little bit in some trouble. Second turnover now of the night for the Raiders. Culberson from beyond the arc and knocks it home. So a big 3-point basket there. 5 points now for Carly Culberson to give the Tigers a 9-6 lead. With 4:40 to play here in the opening quarter. And so another big turnover there by the Raiders. Dunsmore outside here to Elizabeth Reese. Guarded by Thrasher. Culberson now to the free throw line. Shots up and got the friendly bounce to go. So again, off to a hot start already. 7 of Yorktown's first 11 points. Again, coming into the ball game, averaging 17.6 points per game. So she's definitely well on her way to getting to that point so far, as Cameron Wise will head back to the line again here. Is again attacking the rim, being very aggressive so far here early in this one. As the foul's going to be on number 10, Carly Culberson. That will be her first, team's third. And so again, Wise here at the line for 2. And the first one's up and no good off the back iron. Number 11, Amari Wright will now sub in for the Lady Tigers, seeing her first action of the evening. Again, she's another very impressive player to have a young lady of her caliber come off the bench. It was very beneficial there for Yorktown, as Wise will convert there on the second one. 2 points now on the night here for Cameron. The Raiders now 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Culberson here on the right wing, far side of the floor, guarded by Thrasher. Now back up top as the Raiders again revert to a little bit of a zone here. And Culberson makes it rain from downtown. Goodness sakes. Down court here to Lee. In the corner, Baker will take the 3. It is up and good. So Reese Baker answers back with a 3 of her own. Now 6 points for her on the night. And so back and forth we go. Let's see if Wapahani can get him a stop here. Elizabeth Reese back up top to Culberson. Swung on to Ari for 3. Off the mark there, but then there was right there on the backside rebound as she's going to be fouled on the shot. That's why you got to find a way to get the block out. And as the foul there on Willis will be her first, team's first of the night for Wapahani. So 2 shots here for Amari Wright. And the first one will be up and no good. Again, coming into the ball game, Wright, a 40% free throw shooter, 6 of 15. Again, that's coming in to tonight's ball game. Second free throw attempt will be up and good that time. As we'll see, number 22, Lauren Luce, and number 23, Malia York, now in for the Raiders for the first time this evening. Again, the Tigers here with a 5-point lead, 15-10 with 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Going to hear from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Wise. Not quite sure if that shot was blocked or she got fouled, but nonetheless left it short either way. And that's going to be a takeaway. Second turnover now for Yorktown. Wise down low to a wide open Jalen Willis for 2 more. So Jalen now with 4 points. A nice pass there from Wise. Culverson down low, Dunsmore with a jump shot, and the bank is open. So 6 points now for Dunsmore. And that's going to be picked off. Getting those cross-court passes like that, you've got to steer away from. Got to make sure to stay calm and stay relaxed when it comes to taking good care of the basketball here. Minute 50 to play here in the first. Wise here at the top of the key. Swung on to York in the corner. Drives there to the elbow. Handoff. Loose. Down low. There's Willis again for 2 more. Great ball movement that time there by Wapahani. Willis now with 6 points on the night. 6 of the Raiders' 14 so far. Culberson will get it taken away. Nice hands there by Malia York. Third turnover now of the night here for Yorktown. No good for Wise. Willis outside. Baker for 3. No good. And that's going to be out of bounds, and possession will go to Yorktown. So now we'll see number 40, Gretchen Moore, subbing in for Yorktown. Coming in there for Culberson. Now as Lee and Thrasher return to the floor for Willis and Baker. So right up top here, orchestrating the Tigers offense. Swung on to Ari here on the left wing, down low. Moore finds an open Dunsmore for 2 more. I tell you what, the post presence really by both teams have been top notch so far. Dunsmore already with 8 points there for Yorktown. Willis here for Wapahani with 6. And not just being a one-dimensional kind of offense. Got to have that balance offensively to establish some sort of post game, and then you also be able to knock shots from downtown as Lauren Luce gets in on things. There with her first points on the night. Elizabeth Reese attacking the basket and 2 more. So every time the Raiders have some sort of an answer, the Tigers come right back at them, putting a few more points on the board. Again, Layla Lee, not quite the angle that she was looking for there. Deflected pass there by Wise to Ari back outside, and the shot will be no good for Amari Wright. And so that will be the end of the first quarter here from Raider Gymnasium. What a start this has been. 23-16. Tigers lead it here at the end of one. We'll be back here with more on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Carrots A Wolf TDS game break in Yorktown 23, Wapahani 16, as we head back out here into the second quarter. Again, we want to thank all of you for tuning in to tonight's semifinal round of the 2021 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament. Very appreciative of everyone for watching and supporting the teams here this evening. Again, if you are just now joining us, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster here this evening, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So another basket there by Willis as the Tigers come out here in the second quarter with back-to-back turnovers. And so let's see if the Raiders can execute on another opportunity here. They did so there on the first possession. Inbounded there to Lee. And so now Wise across half court, guarded by Culberson. Finds Baker in the corner. Working to drive baseline, but nothing there. And a traveling violation called there on the Raiders. Now their fifth turnover here of the ball game. That's what Coach Scott Hudson was talking about. I heard there in the huddle, about how defensively the Wapahani has got to do a better job of getting stops and not allowing them. Essentially nearly every time down four, it seemed like Yorktown would score, especially after the Raiders would score. So Wapahani's got to pay a little bit more attention on the defensive end and be able to be a little bit more disruptive. And so a foul before the shot will be here on Wapahani's number 12, Layla Lee. That'll be her first, team second. Culberson inbound. All the way outside there to right, and nearly a turnover there for Yorktown as Elizabeth Reese was caught there in the situation, and a timeout now from the Tigers. So this will be a 30-second timeout taken by Yorktown, their first charge timeout here of the evening. And so we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again during our Carrots A Wolf DDS game break. Again, Yorktown 23, Wapahani 18. Some sponsors we'd like to recognize here this evening. A big thanks to FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs. Buying, selling, or investment properties, we get the job done. Call Ted Cook at 765-744-8143 and Joanne Davis at 765-748-1316. Again, that is FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. So following the timeout, again, it's Yorktown basketball here at half court. And the Tigers with a 5-point lead. There's Sylvester from two, and again gets the rattle and the friendly bounce to go. There's continued full court pressure put on here by the Tigers. Wise there to Lee. Down low. Willis now to Thrasher. Wapahani just needs to slow it down maybe just a little bit. Wise there for two. Again, you don't want to start forcing things. And there's a turnover there by Yorktown. Sixth of the night. Thrasher there with a shot fake. Finds Lee for three, and no good. As that one's going to go ahead and sail on out of bounds. And so again, it's been a very much a up-tempo kind of ball game for both teams. Again, Wapahani trying to get up the floor quickly, but the pressure put on there by the Tigers full court. It's kind of hard for Wapahani again to do what they've got to do. And the main thing is you just got to take care of the basketball. As Culberson again with a deflection. And we're going to have a substitution here for the Tigers. Number 2, Cameron Isaacs. Now subbing in for first time here this evening. Lee inbounded here to Thrasher. 5.5 to play here in the first half. Post feed down low. Willis can't get it to go. Reese down for Isaacs there with a shot fake. She'll take the three. It is up and no good. And that's going to be out of bounds. And Wapahani will take over here on offense. And so again here we're going to continue to see this pressure applied in some sort of different way. So Lee here on the right side, cross court here to Thrasher. Lee here at the elbow now. Hand off here, Wise out to Thrasher. The three is going to be up, and the three is going to be good. Kendall Thrasher from downtown gets the Raiders back within 4. And just like that, the Tigers have another answer on offense. So the basket good there for Jenna Sylvester. So she will head to the line for one more. The foul here on Wapahani's number 33, Jalen Willis. Her second, team's third. And a free throw no good. Rebounded by Lee, her second rebound here of the night. In a corner, Thrasher inside the arc that time, a little too strong. Isaacs all alone, and the rebound and the basket rather, and the foul. And for whatever reason, the clock did not start there on our screen, so I apologize about that. And so again, that basket will be good. The foul. Again, waiting to hear who the foul was on. And so again, we'll have a timeout here from Wapahani. We'll try to get who that timeout was on here in just a moment. So we'll be back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, basketball fans, welcome back here live on the WHS Network. We did find out who that foul was on there. That foul was on Raider number 3, Kendall Thrasher. That was her first, team's 4th. And so again, coming back out of the timeout here, the basket was good there for Cameron Isaacs. So she is at the line for one more. And the free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. So a 9-point lead here for Yorktown. Again, that is a 5-0 run now from the Tigers. Wapahani got it down to a 4-point ball game on that made three there from Kendall Thrasher. And Lee got herself into some trouble and forcing the pass there. Gotta be patient with the basketball. So we'll see Dunsmore and Reese back onto the floor for Yorktown. Then bounded all the way out here to Thrasher. Hand off now to Wise. As the Raiders going to orchestrate the offense here. Lee now to Wise. Hand off here. Baker takes it inside. The shot's going to be up, no good. Just off of there, and another foul. And this one's going to be here on Jalen Willis. So that's now going to be her third. Team's 5th. And so right now, I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to have Willis now in the ball game, in my opinion, for the rest of the second quarter. I mean, playing with 3 fouls, you got 2 more fouls left, and you have an entire second half. Not quite sure if Coach Scott Hudson will take that risk or not. Again, it's loose, and York back out onto the floor for Wapahani. Against the Raiders down here by 9. Tiwari for 3. It's up, and it's good. But Tuari again coming into the ball game, averaging 3.8 points a game. 20% three-point shooter, 9 of 45, but knocked a big one down there. Loose for three, no good. And another foul again here on Wapahani. So things are starting to unravel quickly. As a foul will be on Baker, her first, team sixth. And so again, it's a 8-0 run so far for Yorktown. It was 25-21. Culberson in the corner, Isaacs for three, and another one sent home. And a timeout by Wapahani. This will either, apologize there for that. Again, now it's a timeout by Wapahani, so they now have 3 timeouts remaining. Yorktown with 4 left. Again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again during the Kara J. Wolf DDS game break. Again, you know, we've got to get stops defensively. We have not played very well so far here this evening. And then on offense, it's about how you handle the pressure. You can't fold under the pressure here, and I don't think we've done too terribly bad as far as taking care of the basketball. It's just sometimes we're forcing a little too much. And now, with being down by 15, that's one thing Wapahani has really got to steer clear of now, is just don't be forcing up shots just to take a shot. You know, make sure you're taking good care of the basketball for one thing, and then still make sure you're settling for a good shot. And then hopefully then on the defensive end, we'll be able to start to pick it up a little bit. Got to bring more intensity on the defensive end. Baker here on the right wing, back up top here to Thrasher. 2:48 to play here in the first half. In the corner, that is Baker with off the mark there for Culberson with a rebound. And Culberson just goes ahead and takes herself, but no good there on the shot. Rebounded by Lee, now her 3rd rebound of the night. Down low to Baker, gets a shot blocked. And just some frustration down low, no call made. And Dunsmore wide open underneath. And so the Tigers again really flying on all cylinders. A 13-0 run. Thrasher for three, no good. Down low, Dunsmore finds Isaacs, and that's going to be a takeaway there by Wapahani. 7th turnover now tonight for Yorktown. Oh, no. So an offensive foul there on Lee. That's going to be her 2nd. Team 7th. So now the Tigers and the bonus, obviously, since that's an offensive foul, they won't be shooting the 1-and-1. Culberson here on the left wing. Dribbles, finds Isaacs. Now to the corner. That's Tuari again. A little too strong on that one. But Elizabeth Reese again got position, got the rebound. Right back there on the inside and is fouled again. And so the foul's going to be here on Raider number 22, Lauren Luce, her first. Team's 8th. So again, Reese out the line here for 2 of them. The first one's going to be good. As number 11, Amari Wright, returns to the floor. The second one up and good as well. As we'll see Layla Lee return to the floor for Wapahani. Also, Jenna Sylvester back in for Yorktown. Again, now a 15-0 run by the Tigers. I don't care who you're playing against. You allow a 15-0 run you're going to be in some trouble. And obviously that's exactly what the Raiders are in right here. Granted, still a long ways to go, but we've got to get things cleared up quickly. And Wapahani will turn it over. 7th turnover now of the ball game. To Ari, down low to Sylvester. And a traveling violation called here with 36 seconds to play. That's the 8th turnover now of the night for Yorktown. As number 40, Gretchen Moore, will return to the floor for Yorktown. So it'll be Layla Lee to inbound along the baseline. Again, got to stay put. Can't run the baseline there, so Baker now on to Wise. And we're going to push it up floor quickly here. Now to the right side up top. Lee swung on to Baker to the left side. And so I would imagine here the Tigers will hold for the last shot of the half. Going to head here by 19. Amari right and out near half court, guarded by Baker. Elizabeth Reese, no good. Again, we're just a half second behind there, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So your halftime score, it's Yorktown 40, Wapahani 21. Again, don't go anywhere, folks. Here on the other side of the break, we'll have our halftime report. Again, we'll recap the first half. We'll give you some stats as well as talk about what the Raiders have got to do here in the second half. And then we'll also talk about tomorrow night's basketball game as well that we'll be covering right here on the WHS Network. So again, don't go anywhere. We got more coming your way live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, again, welcome back to our Kara J. Wolf DDS game break at the half. Again, it is Yorktown 40, Wapahani 21. Again, it's really kind of hard to pinpoint one exact thing that went wrong for Wapahani there in the first half. Really the second quarter, because, we was really, it was that back and forth majority of the way. Neither team was exactly giving in to one another, but it just seemed like, every time, again, Wapahani would score, then Yorktown would come right back with, another answer. And, but, it was still a good ball game. You had it was, 25-18, and then Kendall Thrasher made the three, made it 25-21. And then everything went haywire from there. Again, as I've already alluded to, the Tigers went on a 15-0 run right there to end the second quarter. and has now put themselves very much in the driver's seat. So from Wapahani's aspect of things, I think that, well, number one, offensively, we've got to do a better job, again, of being able to handle the pressure. And our turnovers really aren't too bad. Both teams at the half here with 8 turnovers. That's not too terribly bad. I mean, that's still quite a bit, but it's not horrible. But again, it's sometimes, I mean, yeah, obviously it is how many turnovers, but it's also sometimes the timing and when these turnovers are committed. And you could kind of tell, Yorktown, they were starting to get on a little bit of a run there, and then you had some turnovers, then an offensive foul, then we continued to foul. That just built more momentum. They continued to knock down shots, and again, the Yorktown's riding the momentum right now, and it's really swung here in their favor. And so Wapahani's got to take it right back, and it all starts, for me at least, on the defensive end, and then hopefully that will translate into more of a high-powered offense. We played well offensively for the most part for, I would say, roughly probably 12 of those, or maybe even 11 of those first 16 minutes. But really after that, it was just tough way of going. We couldn't get anything going offensively. We couldn't get a stop on the defensive end. And so you got to take it one step at a time here and one possession at a time, as cliche as that might be. But Yorktown, again, you've got to give them a lot of credit. Again, I think that's where the overall experience level comes into play. They know what to do to get themselves going. And they've kind of been there, done that. They've won their county championship before, and so they've been in these situations. And again, Wapahani hung right in there with them, but Yorktown thought, we're going to have to do some things differently here. Again, they continue to apply more pressure in the backcourt, and with that full court press, if you will, modified version, and that's where they again was coming up with some, a couple turnovers here or there, and then in the half court on the offensive side there for Wapahani, if we couldn't make a shot, then you better believe you better bust it right back down court, because again, Yorktown with that up tempo kind of style offense, they're ready to get it going. As soon as they get the ball, whether it be by a rebound or a steal, they're ready to get out and run, and hopefully then convert on the offensive end and put more points up on the board. And that's exactly what they did, especially there in the second half. But the Raiders just got to be better defensively. I think again that's where it starts, and then hopefully the offense will come around, and we can make more of a game of this, because really I think that Wapahani has again the recipe to be successful here, but the Tigers have just got to put a hold on things for the time being. And so we'll see what the Raiders come out here and do in the second half. The Tigers, obviously, they're going to continue to do their thing, because obviously you're not going to stop doing what's working right now. And again, they have a very much of a talented group of young ladies, has experience, great coaching staff over there. Wapahani's just got to find some answers here on both ends of the floor, and I'm sure head coach Scott Hudson definitely has those answers, and hopefully the Raiders are able to come out and execute off of that. So we'll wrap up our halftime report here with a couple things. Obviously, the scoring breakdown for the Raiders here in the first half. They were led by Jalen Willis at 8 points and a rebound, followed here up by Reese Baker with 6 points, Kendall Thrasher with 3 points, Lauren Luce and Cameron Wise with 2 points. Also Cameron Wise there with a rebound as well. And then Layla Lee with 3 rebounds. Again, for a grand total of 21 first half points. Again, we committed 8 turnovers. We were also 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And then again, we wanted to make sure and add that tomorrow night we're going to be back at it again with more county basketball, as we'll have your Wapahani Raider boys basketball team in action against the Westdale Warriors. Again, that will be a 6 o'clock start time for that ball game. And so, again, it's nice to be able to broadcast, again, the county tournament. It's been a while, but it's nice to be able to broadcast. And this is actually, at least from what I've been told, this is the first time that we've ever had any kind of county basketball out here at Wapahani. So this girls game, at least from the recollection that I've heard from previous years here, this is the first time we've ever had any kind of Delaware County basketball game out here at Raider Gymnasium. So again, we'll be back in action tomorrow night. Wapahani Westdale semifinal round of the 2021 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament. So again, we'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with your third quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, as we open up the second half. Again, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'm your play-by-play man, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So again, the Tigers coming out here with a 19-point lead to begin this third quarter. Layla Lee here for three, no good. Willis there with the backside rebound. Kicks it out here to Thrasher, takes it in, and was looking for Layla Lee, and Culberson going coast to coast. So now 14 points here on the night. And there's another takeaway. And 2 more points. And so a quick timeout here from Wapahani. So they will now have 2 timeouts remaining. Again, this will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and stay right here with you. And I'd like to thank some more sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. And so again, a pass deflected out of bounds. The Raiders will retain possession here as Warren Lewis will return to the floor for Kendall Thrasher. Lewis now over to Wise. Again out here half court. Dribbles there to the right wing, looking for a lead there on the back cut. Nothing there. Hand off here, Willis, right side. She'll take the three. It's up and no good. Lee with the rebound. And then look for loose down low bit instead of foul before the pass. And the foul is going to be here on number 42, Jalen Dunsmore, her second. Team's first of the half. Inbound to Baker, takes it, kicks it outside. Lee now finds Luce here in the corner. So Wise back up top here to Luce, into the corner. Baker takes it, kicks it out. Luce over to Wise, nearly taken away. Shot's going to go up and left it short right there, and that's going to fall out of bounds. And so again, the Tigers defensively very active. I mean, doesn't leave any shot uncontested. Getting up into the grill, so to speak, of any player that touches the basketball. Tuari on the right wing, cross-court pass. There's Elizabeth Reese for three. No good that time. Luce will come up with a rebound. Her first of the night. No good there by Culberson. Rebounded again there by Layla Lee. Her fifth rebound now of the night. And so let's see if we can get the offense rolling here. We've been stagnant for quite some time. And a foul from behind. This might be on Dunsmore. And indeed it will be. So Dunsmore will now pick up her third, team second of the half. And we'll see number 12, Savannah Baker, return to the floor for Yorktown. Wise inbounds it out here to Baker. She'll find Malia York, dribbles to the free throw line, and again just forcing too much. Forcing way too much. There's Isaacs down low for two more. So now a 21-0 run from Yorktown. And the Raiders haven't scored, I would say, at least in the last, I would say almost 9 minutes or so. I'd be looking at it. There we go. That was, again, I guess a good idea right there. The idea of, I would be looking more towards attacking the rim, because, again, we're trying to work the ball around the perimeter too much, and that's not really getting us a whole lot of anywhere. I'd be looking to drive to the basket a little bit more, being more aggressive. And that's exactly what Wise does, and will be fouled on the way up. And so again, when one thing isn't working, that's when you got to revert to something else. And that's what the Raiders do here. Is the foul's going to be on Carly Culberson, her second, team's third of the half. So we'll see Cameron Wise here at the free throw line for two of them. And the first one will be up and no good. Second free throw attempt up and good. So Wise now with 3 points on the night. Again, all three of them coming from the free throw line. Reese back up top here to Culberson. Splits the middle, shots up and good. So Culberson's already met her average here on the night. Again, coming into the ball game, averaging nearly 18 a game. Cross-court pass to Baker. Up top, Luce, swung on to York. Thought about it, takes it inside, left a little short there. Bounced around a couple times, and looks like we're going to have a foul here on Malia York potentially. And indeed it will be. So York will pick up her first, team's first of the half. And back in for Yorktown, the number 11, Amari Wright. And for Wapahani will be Kendall Thrasher, subbing in for Reese Baker. Also in here for the Tigers will be number 40, Gretchen Moore, subbing in for Carly Culberson. Right here to the top of the key, again guarded by Wise. There's a three from Reese, no good. Rebounded by Thrasher, her first rebound of the night. Lewis with a deep three, no good. Nice hustle there by Moore. Baker's trying to get it down low there to Isaacs, and there's nothing available. And we'll have a reach-in foul here on Wapahani. And that's going to be here on number 33, Jalen Willis. So that's going to be her fourth, team second. Right for three, no good, rebounded by Luce. And so she'll just go ahead and bring it up before herself. Now on the York, right side here, back into the corner to Luce. And the Raiders will turn it over. So fifth turnover here in the second half. Now 13 for the ball game. So we'll see Lee back in the game for Willis. Baker takes it in, but not before taking one too many steps. So that's a first turnover here the second half of Yorktown. Now gives them 9 turnovers on the night. So again here, Wapahani has essentially only scored 1 point. Make that 3 points after that layup there from Cameron Wise. So we've scored now, 3 points in about the last 11, 12 minutes. That's obviously not too good. Obviously the Raiders just got to keep chucking away here and hopefully can catch fire here on offense. Loose underneath and gets the basket to go. So back-to-back possessions, the Raiders have been able to put some points on the board. Now just got to get a defensive stop. So Mari Wright will swing it on over here to Isaacs on the left wing. Baker there flashes to the middle. Savannah Baker, that is. There again now Reese. Guarded heavily there by Thrasher. And a foul called here on Wapahani's Kendall Thrasher. That's going to be her second. Team's third of the half.
Reporting in for the Raiders, number 2, Reese Baker.
So Reese Baker back in the game for Wapahani. Isaacs inbounds it all the way here to the top of the key to Savannah Baker with a handoff now to Elizabeth Reese. Right here to Yelbow now. Drags it back out again. Okay, so a timeout called here from Yorktown. This will be their second charge timeout here of the evening. This will be a full timeout. And so again, it's Yorktown 50, Wapahani 26 here with 46 seconds left to play here in the third. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Folks, welcome back here again with a score of 50-26, Yorktown ahead. Again, with 46 seconds to play here in the third quarter from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, if you are just now joining us, I am your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So as we come back out of the timeout, again, it will be Yorktown basketball. Savannah Baker to inbound along the sideline. And so she'll find Amari Wright, nearly stripped away there by Kendall Thrasher. Right here at the top, again, was looking for Reese there on that back cut. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Yorktown. A nice defense there from the Raiders. Again, staying right there with them, trying to force the turnover, being a little bit more disruptive here on the defensive end. Inbounded up top. And now gives way here to Elizabeth Reese, again with just about 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. I would imagine that the Tigers will hold for the last shot. Moore guarded by Wise, hand off to Wright. Takes it to the middle. And Gretchen Moore will get it blocked by Wise, and then a foul with just under a second remaining. The foul will be on Lauren Luce, her second, team's fourth. And so we'll have number 45, Jenna Sylvester, at the line for two. And the first one's going to be up and good. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. And so that will be the end of the third here, folks. It's Yorktown 52, Wapahani 26. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here with your start of the fourth quarter live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, again, basketball fans, welcome back to the WHS Network. Again, the fourth quarter play now from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, here with your semifinal round of the 2021 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament. Again, the other game here this evening, again, was played at Delta. That was between the Cowan Blackhawks and the Delta Eagles. Again, the winner of these two games obviously will then face off in the county championship game on Saturday evening at 4 p.m. at Yorktown High School. So again, that timeout taken here by Wapahani. So it's been a struggle, folks, unfortunately here for your Raiders. Again, not a lack of effort by any means. Continue to go out here and we're playing hard. But just, things aren't going our way here tonight. It's just one of those games, unfortunately. It's hard to explain sometimes, but Tigers just have gotten it rolling since the very start, and a lot of credit there to those young ladies coming out here working hard, and they put on a very nice performance here for themselves. But again, here if you're Wapahani, just got to keep playing hard and let's continue to claw and fight and climb your way as far as you can back into this one. Into the corner to Baker. No good, and battle for the rebound. Nice hustle there by Wise. And then I believe that was Sylvester. Yes, it was. So nice hustle by both young ladies there for Wapahani and Yorktown. So it's a timeout here now by the Tigers. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and they're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, a special thanks to Stoops Automotive Group, Buick, and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. So again, following the timeout here by Yorktown, again, they lead it by 26, and we're going to have an offensive foul. So way to take one there for the team. Not quite sure who took it for the team right there, but somebody did here for Wapahani. So the foul there on Amari Wright. That was her first, team's fourth of the ball game. At least here in the second half, rather. Thrasher gets the pass deflected, and so the possession will stay right here with Wapahani. Wise here with a handoff to Thrasher here at the top of the key. Now over to Baker. Takes it to the free throw line, kicks it out. Thrasher back over to Reese Baker. Again, Yorktown just right there every time. Every time when you think that you might be open, they close the gap quickly. And then it forces you to end up having to pass the ball back out or do something else other than shooting the basketball. And so we'll see Malia York return to the floor here for Wapahani's number 3, Kendall Thrasher. Again, it will be Jalen Willis to inbound along the side. They're on the far side of the floor. Screen set there by Willis. Wise again here on the right wing. Nearly got it stripped away there by Culberson. York back here to Wise. Yeah, I really would like to see us attack the rim more. You can only do so much as far as dribbling it and passing around the perimeter. And Wright good for 2 more off of that turnover. And a jump ball. And possession will favor Yorktown.
Reporting in for the Raiders, number 22, Luce.
And so see Lauren Luce return to action here for Wapahani. Again, that was the 7th turnover now in the second half for the Raiders. Gives us now 15 for the ball game. Yorktown with 10 turnovers for the night. Dunsmore, no good. Sylvester with a rebound and the putback. So she'll head to the line for one more. The foul on number 22, Lauren Luce, her third. Team's 5th. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Wapahani. This will be a full timeout taken. So again, we want to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Jones Auto Body, owned by J.R. Fannin and located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops, in which they've been servicing the community for over 30 years. So if you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, you can contact them at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. Next, a big thanks to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com. And you can call them by the number of 765-356-1340. So again, Sylvester out of the timeout here with the free throw, and it's going to be up and good to convert the three-point play. So she has 9 points here on the night. Right on over here to Moore, right wing. Culberson now in charge of the basketball, guarded here by Layla Lee. Culberson now to Sylvester, again looking for Moore down low, gets it to her. Solid defense there by Lewis, keeping the hand straight up. No good there. Lee with the rebound, now gives her 6 of them on the night. And we're going to have a reach-in foul. And this will be here on number 10. Carly Culberson. That's going to be her third. Team's fifth. And in will come Elizabeth Reese, as well as Cameron Isaacs and Rhea Tuari. And Tuari out in front and put 2 more points on the board. Hand off here, Loose to the middle, finds York, drives baseline, kicks it back out. Lauren for 3, it is up and no good. Reese takes it right on inside, gets the floater to go. As the Tigers just keep piling it on. Now with a 61-26 lead. York here in the corner, back up top. Here's Lauren Luce, now to the free throw line. Lost the handle on it. And so now that's a 10th turnover here in the second half for Wapahani. And so a foul here on Wapahani's number 22, Lauren Luce, her 4th, team 6th. And Kendall Thrasher will check back in for Wapahani's Layla Lee. Inbounded, Sylvester takes it in, kicks it back out. Isaacs here at the top of the key, swung on to Ari, now on the right wing. .325 to play. Thrasher staying right there with her. And so Reese now into the corner. Sylvester guarded by Lee, or by Luce rather. Will find Dunsmore. Now Isaacs will kick it back out here to Wari as the Tigers again try to run some more clock off. And we'll have a foul here on Wapahani's number 23, Malia York. That's her second. Team's 7th. So now the Tigers in the bonus. As we'll see, number 12, Savannah Baker, number 33, Haley Reese, and number 50, which is not on our roster sheet. I believe that is Jay Garrett, though. Either way, she just came into the ball game as well there for Yorktown. And an over-the-back foul here on number 50. So again, that foul on Garrett. So again, 2:44 to play. Wapahani to inbound. That's Lauren Luce along the baseline. She's looking for Willis. And she's all alone. Off the mark right there. Trying to grab her own rebound. No prevail there as Elizabeth Reese again takes over here for the Tigers. Cross-court pass. Reese on the right wing. Now to the inside. Lost the handle on that one. That was taken away there by Lauren Lewis. Nice job there. Third turnover now here in the second half, and the basket will be good for Baker. And so Baker will now head to the line there for one more. The foul on Haley Reese, her first, team's 7th. And the free throw will be up. And no good. As Willis got the rebound. And a foul again. On number 50. Garrett. That's her second, team's 8th. And the first one will be up and good. There for Jalen. And the second one will be up and good as well. And so now 10 points go on with 3 rebounds here for Jalen. You see Maddie Jefferson now in here for the first time this evening. Not sure, but that might be the end of the ninth there for Jalen. Still pretty nice showing there. Unfortunately, she had most of her points in the first quarter. She ended up having 10 points, but I believe she had 8 of them there in the first quarter, maybe even into the first couple minutes into the second. Nice hustle right there. Malia York getting down on the ground. Trying to get the possession back here for Wapahani. And that's exactly what will happen. As the jump ball, again, it will be in favor of Wapahani, I believe. Okay, so I guess they forgot to change the possession arrow. And so it will be Yorktown basketball instead. And so now number 15, Cadence Ryan, and number 23, Palmer Perry. Now we'll sub in, and so Tuari and Baker will come out of the game there for Yorktown. And a foul will be called here on Raider number 23, Malia York, her third, team's 8th. At the line here will be number 50, Garrett. As the first will be up and good. Second of 2 up and good as well. And so a pretty nice cushion here for the Tigers throughout the closing minute and some change here in this one. And Thrasher from another area code right there. Second 3 of the night. Just so happens that the last 2 threes made by Wapahani was from Kendall Thrasher. One there in the second quarter, and then the other one right here as Garrett adds 2 more. York here to the middle, finds Luce, now into the corner to Baker. And that's going to be another takeaway. And so again here for Yorktown, again, you just want to, I would imagine, just try to run out the rest of the clock here from Wapahani's standpoint. No reason to foul. I mean, you know, it's not going to really accomplish anything. No good there on the shot. So Elizabeth Reese there with 2 more. Jefferson to the top to Luce. Handoff, Thrasher to the free throw line, and will get the runner to go. And so congratulations here to the Yorktown Lady Tigers. Again, with this win here tonight, that will now walk them into the championship game coming up on Saturday evening. Final score here this evening, folks. It is the Yorktown Lady Tigers 67 and your Wapahani Lady Raiders 35. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, we'll have our Raiders Live post-game show coming up. Again, recapping tonight's ball game. We'll give you the final line score from a stat standpoint there for the Raiders. And then again, we'll talk about tomorrow night's boys basketball game here from Raider Gymnasium. So all that coming your way here on your Raiders Live post-game show here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. All right, basketball fans, again, welcome back here to our Raiders Live post-game show, again, presented by Carrot J. Wolf, DDS, PC. Again, final score here this evening, the Yorktown Lady Tigers 67 and your Wapahani Lady Raiders 35. Again, now Yorktown improves to 10-4 on the season. Again, they also advance on to Saturday evening's
2021 Delaware County Girls Basketball Championship game. Again, they will face the winner of Cowan and Delta at 4 o'clock at Yorktown High School. So again, the best of luck there to the Lady Tigers. A hard-fought ball game tonight, and they will again be back at it on Saturday evening. And so for Wapahani, again, the Lady Raiders now fall to 9-6 on the season. Tough loss, no question about that. We just, I don't know, just kind of fell apart there, unfortunately. Started off so good. The defense really wasn't there from the start. And, we had our moments. I think, we definitely had our moments, especially on the defensive end, where we was able to get some stops and really do some nice things. But I don't know, again, exactly to pinpoint, what specifically, we could have done a little bit better. It was just kind of a variety of things, I think, that we just, for whatever reason, couldn't get anything going after a hot start and fell behind. And then that applied more pressure, I think, on our offense to try to catch up. And if you remember correctly there, again, Yorktown ended the first half on a 15-0 run. Wapahani had it within 4 points. It was 25-21. And that was with about, I would say, maybe 5 or 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And like I said, it was just one of those things that down the stretch there in the first half, it was all Yorktown. They was in command then at the half. And Wapahani just couldn't catch up. It was just too much. The Tigers defensively really, brought the intensity. And I said it throughout the ball game there where, no matter who was touching the ball, defensively they was up there on them. Not much breathing room whatsoever. And so, to get a shot off was nearly impossible. That's where I would have liked to have seen us been a little bit more aggressive in attacking the rim more, because I think we might have worked the ball around the perimeter maybe too much at times, and we weren't making it more of a, more importance into more driving to the rim, possibly find an easy basket underneath there to force some fouls, get to the free throw line. You never know what can happen, but the Tigers was just a little too much for us here tonight. But, from Wapahani's aspect of things, again, it doesn't take away from what you've done good so far on the season. There's still quite a bit of season left to go. And so for Wapahani, don't get frustrated. Keep plugging away here. And again, get back after it in practice, maybe this weekend or whenever they get back into the gym again. It's important that they realize that, tonight's just one game. It does, unveil that, you still have some other things you got to work on, but we're a young team. That's just continuing to learn and trying to get better. And we've seen that, I think, throughout the season here, and you can't lose confidence in yourself. That's one of the biggest things. Can't lose confidence in yourself over one game. And what you've started to build here, you've got to continue to build and progress and to continue to have confidence in yourself and in your teammates. And hopefully, a loss like this will turn back the other way and you can start winning games like this. But again, a tough loss here tonight. The Raiders, again, now 9-6 on the season. We'll take a look here at the overall scoring situation here for the Raiders. They were led tonight by Jalen Willis, the lone senior here for Wapahani. So what a way, I guess, from an individual basis, good way to end, your county career, if you will. Had 10 points, 3 rebounds. Pretty good job there overall. Like to have seen her maybe a little bit more active throughout the ball game, but things kind of went away after really that first quarter as far as our aggressiveness, I believe. Then following Jalen was Kendall Thrasher, 8 points, 1 rebound. Reese Baker with 8 points. Cameron Wise, 5 points and 1 rebound. Lauren Luce with 4 points, 2 rebounds. And Layla Lee with 6 rebounds. Again, for a grand total of 35 Points scored for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, folks, we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Again with some more basketball, this time for your Wapahani Raider boys basketball team, as they will be competing in the semifinal round of the 2021 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament right out here from Raider Gymnasium. Again, your Wapahani boys basketball team will be welcoming the Westdale Warriors to Raider Gymnasium, and what should be another good matchup. Again, these two teams got together roughly about a month or so ago, thereabouts, in which Wapahani won that one, I think by right around close to 30 points, 25, 30 points, somewhere around in there. And so that should be another interesting matchup come tomorrow night. Let's hope the Raiders can keep it rolling, because they've been playing some very good basketball, and the Warriors, after starting off hot, have kind of cooled off, but a team that's very threatening there and has some nice pieces to that team, and so that should be a great matchup coming up tomorrow night live here on the WHS Network. So please join us there for that one. Again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors: Jones Auto Body, Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC Dealership, Next Home Elite Real Estate, Kenshaw Properties, East Jackson Auto Sales, FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis, and the Liberty Perry Alumni Association, as well as Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. So, folks, again, final score here this evening: the Yorktown Lady Tigers 67, Wapahani Lady Raiders 35. Again, Yorktown advances on to the Delaware County Championship game coming up on Saturday evening at 4 o'clock at Yorktown High School. So until tomorrow night, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillians alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.